Hey everyone, and welcome back to another fun episode of Worldbox. As you can see and as you can tell, it's been well over a year. So as you can see, I'm just running the game like normal. This is going to be the free world where they're just going to do what they're going to do. I might interact a little bit here and there. I will tell you guys that way ahead of time, this was recorded way back in like, oh god, I want to say April or May. This was a good while ago, but still, I'm just trying to keep everyone happy and not fighting right now. So as you guys can see, there's very little of the orcs left, and we got in the orc lands a lot of humans, a lot of dwarves, and a lot of elves over there, while the orcs are Zedeg, and they're going fairly quick. The humans are doing very well. The elves are exploding everywhere, and we are also seeing a good intake for the dwarves being mixed with elves and human as well. As of what I'm recording right now, I actually do not know really how it's like what happens in this. I do know what happens in a couple of episodes for it. Like, I have 3 episodes on my docket that I'm recording right now just for the audio. So I do hope you guys understand that this year has been kind of weird for me. And I'm going to explain that in this episode while you guys watch this, because a few things happen. I'm watching the video while you are, so if something happens, I'll let you kind of know. For instance, Silver Marsh just is having a fluctuation in population right now. So, But, yeah, 2025 was a weird year for me. Finally got my first sinus infection, and first time ever having pink eye too. That was in the beginning of the year. I was on my back for, I want to say, a week and a half, which it was hell. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It was hell. And because of that, I got into a little bit of trouble at work. So there is that. Oh, I did lose my job over at Geodis. Oop, we're gonna drop some rain really quick. But back to what I was saying. I lost my job over at Geodis. I want to say in July. Yeah, I want to say back in July. So there is that as well. Got a new job working for a new company. Glass Floss. Let's see. Oh, my stepfather got had to have triple heart bypass surgery. Oh, and we're just fertilizing some trees and some fruit bushes, ain't we? That's nice. But yeah, Dad had triple heart bypass surgery. That was hellacious. Nearing the end of last year, just after August, I was disowned from my family until November, so about 3 months, because they didn't like my girlfriend that I'm currently living with her son, who I see as my son. It hurts a little bit that they did that, but at the end of the day, I also know that I made the right choice. I was told I had to make a choice between my my girlfriend and my parents and that side of the family, I talked to a few psychologists, a few therapists, and they actually told me that is not something that is normally done, and they recommended me to actually make a different choice, which I listened to. They recommended do not choose, and at the end of it, they explained to me why. Not having to not being made to choose, or in this case, choosing not to choose, means that now it's entirely in their opinion. So, how it would have worked was, and they explained this to me, if I would have chosen my girlfriend over my family and rejected my family, I would resent my girlfriend for making me give up my family, which means our relationship would crash and crumble. Excuse me. And in vice versa, if I chose my family over my girlfriend, who I love with my whole heart. My girlfriend, she's the first woman I have loved like this since my first fiance. And I can't explain how it feels to have that love back. People in the comments or people who have lost someone that close so abruptly will understand what it means when you find that second person that you can love not as much but almost as equal to that. So I don't know how to explain it. It's excuse me. It's I'm happy for the first time in a very long time. These last 2 years, we've fought, we've been angry with each other, we've said hurtful things, we've done hurtful things, but it wasn't supposed. It didn't end us. Like, we had a couple of fights that were nearly there, but it was. Yeah, and I can say this whole heart. It wasn't just my girlfriend who made the issues. I made plenty of them myself. And there is no one to blame but me for that. Again, excuse me. So there is no one to blame for that. But yeah, my girlfriend right now, I love her with my whole heart, and her stepson and my stepson. I'm not married to her, but I see our kid as my son. I've raised him since he was. I've helped raise him since he was 2 months old. He's over 2 now. He's almost 2.5, and I've been with her and him since he was 2 months old. Oh, you guys are seeing on the map. Sorry. But you guys were seeing on the map, I'm not stopping like the orcs from fighting anybody in their section, and I'm not if they're staying in their section, staying on the circle in the center, or staying in their quadrant. I have no problem letting them fight. It's when they are trying to go across the oceans to fight other people that I have a problem. Like, Silvermarsh right now is being taken over by Shaderland's empire. I don't mind that because it's staying human, no one's really killing each other. And technically I should stop it, but Zedeg, the orc colony, is trying to take over Atenor, which is a elvish community, but they're staying in their section, so I'll let that happen. That 34 is the last bit of dwarves, of orcs. And with this, Silvermarsh is now taken over. Shaderland is starting to really hold everything. Even Inkago has the Isle of Verde, and Bigwood are still away from it, but that's still... ooh, yep, Vanol. Yep, Vanol, new Dwarven city. Those cities in the center get changed out all the time. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. I was in my kid's life since he was 2 months old. I've been there for the doctor's visits. I've been there for the feedings. I've been there for the changings. I do a lot of the baby changings nowadays, but I've been there, and his father made choices where he cannot be there. Not saying that it's entirely his fault. He didn't handle things well, and he made bad choices. But I will not say, ooh, man, we got destructive powers. What are we looking at? Hand grenade. Oh. Okay, I didn't know why I dropped that. Thank you. Jesus, that was scary. Okay, but back to what I was saying. His dad isn't in the picture. My father wasn't in the picture. I want my kid's father to be in his life, but I want my kid to make that choice when he's able to make that choice. Something I didn't have with my father. Hopefully he can, and he can make that choice wisely when he gets older. I'm not expecting him to be like 10 and have to figure it out. Oh, shit. Asteroid just hit. And that wasn't me. Thank God. But, again, the whole thing he's technically mine. I know I'm not his actual father, but I might as well be, because that little boy, he loves me, and I love that little dude so much. He's my Bubba. He's my little man. He's my squirt. And the reason I tell you that is when my folks told me I had to make a choice, he was the first thing in my mind. And I'm happy with the choice I made not to choose. And relationships are a little bit strained right now, but they're getting better. To the video that we are in right now, since this is season 1, I'm going to be taking the first loser, so the first civilization to have its entire population wiped. I'm going to be having them removed from the next season of this. And I'm thinking after that civilization is dead, I think I'm going to delete that section. Even if there is a lot of people there, I'm thinking about deleting it. So, like this. The bottom left was supposed to be the Orcs. And we've had problems with them since the very beginning. But if they decide to wink out, because I don't know what's happening in these videos anymore. It was months ago when I recorded these. When that area goes out, I'm thinking about deleting all that land. So Modon, Ton, Emhodon, Mahon, and Atenor, when Zedag goes, I don't know when it does, but when it does, I'm going to erase that part of the map. And I think I'm also going to erase that part of the, like, the opening. I'm going to erase that as well. I do know I add more land later on, so there is that, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do that in another episode. I don't know yet, so don't quote me. But yeah. Back to 2025. I wanted to get on the mic and tell you guys a little bit about what happened this year and why I didn't record very much nearing just after June. I pretty much stopped doing Assassin's Creed. I stopped doing a bunch of different stuff. One of the big reasons was because I went and I had to get myself a new job. Once you get fired, and I'll get to that part in a minute. Once I got my new job, I no longer work days. I work nights now. Reason why right now I'm recording this at 3 in the morning. I can't sleep. For me, it's been almost going on 4 months. Yeah, going on 4 months for me at the new job. And this new place, I love it. It's an amazing job. It's a bit far away from me, about a 40-minute drive, but at the same time, it's an amazing place to work, amazing benefits, amazing people. Like, my coworkers are amazing now. The last place I worked was filthy. They pretty much had things cobbled together the best they could do with it, and they did. I'll say this, they did make things where they were legally made. Like, if they had to do electrical work, they actually got someone who was certified as an electrician to fix it. They didn't just try and wire things together by themselves. They actually did do everything correctly. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, you're still half-assing it. So, sorry, but not sorry. And you guys are going to hear me say my girlfriend, my kid, or my parents, or where I worked before, where I work now. It's because now I'm under a lot of non-disclosure agreements, and also under a lot of, hey, don't talk shit about that place. Ooh, we're zooming in on the bottom left quadrant. Milan is Elven. Tone is Elven. Umuva. What are we renaming it to? Deadfire. Deadfire is human. Gorn Amal is being renamed. Naming it Stonehill, which is now Dwarvish. Umhod Eon is being renamed to Eon. Eon is Elven. Mahona is now being named Era, which is Elvish. Atenor is being renamed again. Come on, past me. What are we calling it? Enterna. Elvish. And Zedeg as being renamed to Gormagon. If you guys wonder where that name comes from, check out the show Bones. Oh, now we're zooming into the center. Ihorna is being renamed to renamed to Northwood. Endahel, which is in our Elven, is now being named Westwood or Eastwood. Von Onal is Dwarvish, is being renamed to now being named Rivermine for the south. And Drum Ohum is being renamed to be Forestone. So we have 2 Dwarvish, 2 Elven in the middle. A lot of Elvish. Elves are just going everywhere. Dwarvish. So home is Dwarvish. Everything up in the Elven area is Elvish. And everything in the human area is human. And now we know what's in here anyway. It looks like Eon is attacking Anterna. And Gormagon is just sitting there. They actually went up by 3, which is good. Oh yeah, that's right. This place doesn't have a small island. So we gotta make a small island for a soil. Yeah, you guys are gonna be able to hear the noise of it being made and stuff like that. Yeah, get it nice and wet. Trees, we want trees. First, let's go with grassland. Now, oh, yep, fruit bushes. Trees where I can get trees on there. And we did not even touch it, and someone is already there. I think that's also Elven as well. Hey, what's up with the fire? Yeah, put that out. Jesus, okay. But, yeah, now we know where everything is, and I know which ones are Elven, which ones are not. As of this point, I will be giving you at the end of the video where we stand on certain, certain homesteads and all that, and what they are called and all that stuff. So, as you can see, Seawave owns Eagle Amona, which is the new area, and they already got 13 people sitting over there. Dadgum, that was fast. But yeah, so, and to my previous employers, they, oh, what am I doing here? Huh, what's going on? Why is it getting so dark? Oh, that's right. Age of Dark, the Time of Darkness. And I think I said in a previous episode that we were not going to alter it at all. So, yeah. And the thing is, you can see it went from being a dark place to this place is lit up. Oh, don't tell me we're going to do this. Don't tell me you're going to do what I think you're going to do. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're already a quarter of the way through it. We're already a quarter of the way through the new year. Oh, and the world population is 2,691. Mobs, 320. Total deaths, 15. Dadgum. Infected, 0. Houses, 615. Vegetation, almost 8,800. It's cool to see it drop down a little bit, but yeah. And we're almost all the way through. Cranberry. Oh, yeah. So yeah, now we're going through some Come on, don't do what I think you're gonna do past night. Don't do what I think you're about to do past night. Thank you, past night. Don't do that. Ooh, we have Eastwood and Elves attacking a dwarf. Okay, we stopped it. But back to what I was trying to say. This year has been weird. Ooh, and look at that. We already have on the four little islands we have another little structure. Abenal, and from the looks of it, that is part of the Foresteron kingdom, which is dwarvish. So the dwarves claimed their new island already. In the human sector, which is kind of weird. And, ooh, Gormagon is now down 2 people. So hope everything's going to be okay. But, yeah, to my past employers, that was entirely my fault at the end. They told me I had to be very careful because I was getting near the end of my... Oh, shit. I guess we're doing a whole... We are going to have everyone as a different kingdom and pacify. So now we have all these different kingdoms. Not ruled by any except for the 2 small islands, Abenal and Entenbar, which again I think is another dwarven settlement. Jesus, but like I was saying, I was the one that kept missing. I'm not going to go into reasons why it happened or what happened. I will explain what happened at the end. Something that my friend said I should have capitalized on, but I'm not that cruel. So they had told me, hey, you went over in your attendance policy. We need to talk with corporate to see if they want to keep you on now. So I was let out early because we didn't really have anything to do that day. And I told my girlfriend and I told my coworkers, well, now that I'm going to be losing my job, I need to go find a new job. I went over to an amazing staffing agency. Look them up if they're anywhere in your hometown, of QPS Staffing. They help me get my job. They are the people I go to immediately if I need a new job. So there is that. I'm just saying with that, they're an amazing company. And because of that, they were able to get me to my new place of work instantly. Like, I went in there at like 2 in the afternoon, and they had already secured me a interview with them the next week. And they said that as long as I didn't do anything stupid. I just noticed something. What happened to Antirna? Antirna's gone from the Orcish lands. They're just gone. And you see all those little glowing dots. That's the entirety of the town just scattered. But anywho, like I was saying, and the next day, I handed in my 2-week notice. My 2-week notice was accepted, and they said, yeah, we're still waiting to hear back on if you're going to have your job or not. Well, I just kept working. And I'll say this about corporations like where I worked. Um, it's strange because it's like, yeah, you know you screwed up. Yeah, you know you did bad, but you'd think if they knew I had done bad, they would have pulled the plug immediately. They would have said, "Yeah, you're fired." They they took a whole week, a whole week to tell me, "Yeah, you're fired." And again, I handed in my 2 week notice. Going through my whole 2 week notice, I was planning on going through the entire thing, but ooh, something massive just hit. I think that was another asteroid. But like I was saying, um, yeah, I'm going through my first week. I'm almost to my second week of the 2 week notice, and they let me go the Friday of my first week. I was told by friends you should have capitalized on that for unemployment. You could have gotten a lot of money for that. Yeah, they had a reason to fire you, but they technically went against your 2 week notice. They could possibly have to pay you, and it's like, I already got a new job lined up. I'm not gonna be out of money for long. And I got paid because they paid bi-weekly. I got paid my half check. Oh, we have also 2 new colonies on the 2 other small islands. Another dwarf, and I think that is. I think they're all dwarven. I think all the little islands are dwarven. So, that's cool. But, like I was saying, uh, where was I? Yeah, they had to let me go. Nobody's fault. They gave me plenty of chances. I'm the one that kept screwing up. The new place I am working at, I'm never late. I'm never late. I do my job. They say you're a really good guy. You're this. You're this. You're just constant praise and constant. Hey, you're awesome and shit like that. To me, it's nice to have that validation, but on the other hand, I feel kind of like an imposter, if that makes sense, because at this new job, I'm not me, if that makes sense. No, come on, don't do Age of Hope. No, Past Garrett fucked up. He was supposed to leave it so they could progress through it all. I guess he just really likes being in the daylight. But as I was saying, it's just strange to me that we, as I continue through last year to now, I'm doing good. Money is way better than before. And I'm not having to worry about things I was worrying about before. Plus, I can actually pay my rent now, which is amazing. So, there is that. The only thing I hope is I don't screw it up. So, Abenal is Dwarven. Owosi is human. Mirma is Dwarven. And Etenmar is Dwarvish. So, that's 3 Dwarven stronghold islands. So, that's actually rather interesting to me because, yeah. Ooh, and Grass. Yeah, Grass Willow is taking over Abadi. Or trying to, anyway. And something is happening to forestation. They're jumping up and down all over the fucking place. Even Rivermine and Eastwood are having a little powwow. Rivermine is not gonna... Ooh. A body just fell, and Grass Willow is looking at attacking... Rakeen? Rakeen? Again, I don't mind if they're attacking themselves on their part of the continent. Like, see, you can see a few places that are like... Tone is attacking Deadfire. Stonehill is attacking Era. That's fine. They want to fight on their in their sandbox. Let them fight in their sandbox. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Last year, ooh, we have a new one. Kuhum. Ooh, and also Eastwood cleared out. Oh, yeah, cleared out Riverwood and or Riverstone, and they keep killing out whenever they try to make a new area there. They just keep clearing it out. I do know... Oh, see? Just keep clearing it out. It's kind of funny. But, yeah, so last year was a bit much. And I hope 2026 is at least a little bit easier, if not a better year for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the new job is great, but I hope I can actually fix my truck. I hope I can actually do good videos for you guys. I hope I can do good by people, so there is that. So, with that, we have on my timer about 3 minutes left on the tape. I am going to be telling you guys something that's happening this year. Starting on Mondays when these go up, these are going to be having a secondary video. So, kind of like Skyrim and Shadow of Mordor, you will have a video that next week starts, and it is not going to be a surprise after this video. I was given an emulator for my birthday, something that plugs into the TV so I can actually play old school games, and it goes all the way up to Game Boy. So I am, or Game Boy Advance I should say. So I am able to play Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue, Green. I'm able to play Silver, Gold, and Crystal. I'm able to play Fire Red, Leaf Green. I'm able to play Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire. And from those games, I can go on to the Switch and I can play Shining Diamond, Stunning Pearl. Oop, locked my screen there. I can... Ooh, shit. What happened there? It looked like the western central area got hit with a asteroid or something, because now it's just gone. Along with the other two, what the fuck happened? It's like a small swatch of the land just got erased, and I'm not paying attention fully talking with you guys about this shit. So, yeah, but yeah, Pokemon Yellow actually starts next week on Monday. On Monday, Pokemon Yellow starts. And before you say anything, yes, it's going to be old school. So, ooh, a bowl is still dwarvish. Everything else is human. And you can see all those little white dots. Those are people right there. Vodern is human. That's cool. We know that these are all... Oh, yep. We already know about that. And that's actually turning into a big town. So, without further ado, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below. Subscribe today. And please remember, have fun playing in the dark. I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Night.
Shadows where the pixels glow, chasing dreams in a world below, held tight in a grip of endless night. With every game I thrill with fright. Whispers of passion in the dark, laid in the dark where we roam. Nightshade of ice, this is our home. In the depths our spirits live. Every win, every loss, a cherished gift. The trollers click, the tension's high.